Try that. Test, test, test. Alright, can y'all hear me now? Oh, that's so embarrassing. I unplugged the mic earlier. I think that's good. It looks like it. Can y'all hear the music? Can you hear the sounds? Is everything good or is everything quiet? I was just checking that, man. I literally just checked that. I have to log on and check it myself again. Log on. Check. Log on. Check. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's music now. A little quiet though. Yeah, no, I turned off the game music so you could listen to the other music. Shiny luck was insane today? What did you pull, Minty? I hear myself talking. Thank you, Gak. I'm glad you can hear everything. I filled 38 boxes of Turtwig eggs and you've got 6 so far. Let me get that kind of luck. Honestly, I'm kind of half tempted to stop egg hunting as soon as I get the Scorbunny. I'm very confident we got it today. Going 360 eggs, all Masuda method. There's no shot I don't get an egg. What time is it in your place? It is noon. What? What are you talking about? What?
Is that a flamingo?
Where? On the bingo board?
B2.
Yes, that's a bingo. That's a flamingo. It's called flamingo.
What is I?
That's a type of diglet called wiglet.
That is not right.
That's rude. What about you, Gak? What time is it for you? I also got an SP and Emerald 2 days ago. First GBA game and console. Nice, congrats. What? So, by the way, what game did you get the Turtwig on? Was it BDSP or what? I don't know why, but I am feeling pretty, I'm feeling like we got some good luck coming for the Eevee. Maybe it's false hope, but I feel like Eevee is going to be a fast hunt. It's 7 p.m., so you are 7 hours ahead of me. Nice. How was your day today? Did you do any hunting? Any Pokemans today, or what? Yeah, Shining Pearl. Nice. I've really been procrastinating that game. I need to start playing. I need to start hunting my Piplup in that game, so... If we do get these... So my 3 targets for the rest of the month are Gimmighoul, Scorbunny, and Eevee. Those are my 3 primaries for the rest of the month. If I get those, I think I'm gonna start focusing on Tepig and Empoleon, because I really need to start progressing those shinies as well, those shiny quests as well. Because everybody keeps talking about freaking Gen 5, you know, and here I am never having played Gen 5 or 6. What are you gonna do with your 6 Turtwigs? I'm gonna finish hatching the eggs when I get home tonight, but IDK. Play the game with 6 shiny Turtwigs. That's all you need. You don't need to catch anything else. you can have 1 Turtwig, 1 Grottle, 1 Torterra, and then you can have, I don't know, 3 more Torterras. And just wreck everybody. Who cares about your 4x ice weakness? I bought a DS Lite. I want to shiny hunt in Pokemon Platinum, but I don't know what to hunt yet. What should you hunt? Why don't you hunt Spiritomb, dude? That's a crazy good one to hunt. I mean, it'll take a bit of setup, but that would be a good one to get, right? DS Lite is so fire, I want that one. Yeah, I still got my childhood DS Lite, which is surprising. I'm glad I still got it, though. Or why don't you do a shiny playthrough? Start with Chimchar, and then go to Shinx, and then after Shinx, go to what else is there? Ooh, do a honey tree, because you're crazy like that. Do a honey tree for Munchlax. Do the double crazy. That's actually what we're gonna do. We will hunt a shiny honey tree Munchlax. That's on our list. Lamau, heck no. I'll try. Heck yeah, good job. I love it. Do you guys Pokemon Platinum the only game you got for DS Lite or what? You're not touching those 1 in 8,000 odds. Oh, you're gonna touch them, Minty. One of these days, you're gonna do it. No, we don't want to give nicknames. I wish we could just select auto nicknaming is off or whatever. Yeah, so we didn't have to sit through it every single time. Is the Eevee 50% chance of being female, 50% chance male, or is it one of the Pokemon that's like 12% odds of being female? I might only do it for Soul Silver starters. I need to go back. I've been thinking about getting another Soul Silver Heart Gold so I can rehunt for Totodile, because I got the other two. Starters. I just don't have Totodile yet. I'll be honest. Eevee's 12% chance for female? Really? Okay. Well, in that case, let's hope that this is a shiny female. Alright, so by the way, with my Ralts, I've decided that's gonna be my starter for my first ever Emerald playthrough. I think that'll be super cool. My first time playing Pokemon Emerald, and I'm gonna use probably my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon as my starter. So that'll be my shiny playthrough for Emerald, my starter of choice, rather than worrying about RNG manipulation or having to rehunt another starter and all that good stuff. Ralts is beautiful, yes, and I have honestly every single day I've turned on the DS and looked at that thing. Actually, somebody was making a joke about deleting my Ralts. I told her I'd break up with her immediately if she did that. No joke. You're out. I will kick you out if you delete that Ralts. Mudkip is the best? I don't know. It's hard to beat that blue Ralts. But I think, honestly, since I'm going to evolve this one into Gardevoir, I will rehunt again on Route 102 for another Ralts. Maybe 2.
Oh, what did I just hear? So
have no stance to break up with me because you're gonna rehunt it like you freaking do in general. But you know what?
1 in 200,000 odds. I just got so incredibly lucky that I got it in less than 30,000. And I've got like almost 1,000 other Pokemon I gotta hunt. So I'm trying to minimize how much I am re-hunting. Those ones are gonna be okay though, because one of them will be for Gallade and the other one will remain overalls. I wasted all my luck on Turtwig. Dude, that's how oh man, what was it that I got shiny? I mean, I'm super happy I got the Spinda, but getting the Spinda in like less than 10 minutes while I was sitting at work, I feel like I did kind of just blow all my shiny luck on that. But for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe because it's been a tough week, but I feel good. I feel good about the EV hunt. I feel like it's going to be a fast one.
I feel like
What? You feel like what? Okay. Although, I will say Mudkip looks really good. Like, it's one of the best shiny water Pokemon that turn purple. Lapras is really hard to beat, but Eevee's right up there.
ah,
What are you complaining about now? Stop it. Alright, I feel like this is gonna be it. We're gonna get one shiny per box today. Alright, all of my pain that I've had to deal with on this hunt, we're gonna be well rewarded. Lamau pain, that's right. It is... I'm sorry, but I'm so used to... And, alright. I'm just gonna say this, and I don't want y'all to judge me. Look at that rock right above me, the big one. I mean, I can't point at it, but it's like right above me. The one that's kind of slanted sideways. Every time I look at that rock, I just think it looks like a penis. That one. See, it looks like balls right there, and then the penis.
Kyle.
And I'm ready to get away from this area. Yeah, Cranidos took a week. Dude, Cranidos is an amazing shiny. Is it still a Cranidos, or have you evolved it yet?
Ooh. Good.
Good. Just get. Yeah, it's gonna stay small. Nice. Are you doing a playthrough, or are you just hunting random Pokemons? What? Okay, well, lay down. You're probably just hungry. Just hunting random Pokemons? Okay, bye.
Hurt.
Don't be rude. Are you gonna... Hey, you know what? Menti? You guys, Azrael, you guys both always want me to do painful hunts. I want you, even though it's 1 in 4192 odds, or yeah, 4192 or something like that, 4096, whatever. 1 in 4,000 odds, I want you to find and hunt shiny Munchlax in Shining Pearl. Do it. The Soul Silver game I got has a file from 2014, but I want to preserve it somehow. Do it. Why don't you just hunt some shinies on that old file? I wish I had my games from my childhood. That would have been amazing. Dude, if I still had that Lake of Rage Gyarados that was red, oh my gosh, that would have been perfecto. My first ever shiny. Oh, so there's two funny things that I got to tell y'all. I'll give you a little sneak peek about it. So for the EV or for Pokemon Emerald playthrough, I'm thinking I'm gonna do something corny, and I'm gonna pretend like the starter I picked from what's it called? And when you pick your starter from Birch's bag, I'm gonna pretend like one of the options is the Ralts, and it's gonna be really corny and cringy, but I think it'll be kind of funny. So I'm gonna do that, and then it'll be like, oh my god, first encounter shiny Ralts. Oh! You know, something corny and funny. And then the other thing too is next month one of the shinies on my bingo card is Kecleon, and I'm 100% gonna take a picture of John Cena and Photoshop Kecleon's shiny blue belt on John Cena's waistline and shiny Kecleon head on John Cena's head. So it's gonna be a super ripped Kecleon. And there's about an 80% chance that if my shiny Kecleon is male, it's gonna be named John Cena. Cause I think that's hilarious, and I think it fits the theme very well. Alright, here we go. Time to hatch some eggies. You think I should put some of these Pokemon in the storage so that I can get to the Eevee faster? It might save a little bit of soft resetting time. Damn, Gak dipped. I'll miss you, Gak. I still have my first shiny? Oh, I totally missed that. I just saw first shiny and Squirtle. What is your first shiny? And was it from a long time ago, or was it recent? I'm sorry, I know you've told me before, so I apologize that I don't remember. I've got a horrible memory. It's okay. It was a Zubat from Diamond years ago. Nice. Man, that orange Gyarados Safari Ball looks amazing. Ivysaur. Thank you, Nightbot. What kind of emotes do y'all want on this channel, by the way? Are there any game emotes that y'all are interested in having? Y'all... I gotta find out. Maybe we make some Pokemon emotes. We'll make like a Gyarados head for the angry emote. Definitely Pokemon emotes. I see that there's some where I have to unlock them by getting enough people to sub, so maybe if we start bumping those subscriber numbers up, we'll get to unlock some cool emotes. I keep putting it off, I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely need to I need to start making emotes and all that and subscriber badges. I'm a bad boy, I haven't been doing that. I apologize. Just lazy. I'm a lazy mofo. Da 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 da. Has anybody put in their prediction points? For predictions? I hope everybody's made a prediction. I want to see all your points put in the pot. I think we got... Oh, we might be done. Maybe the prediction's already over. I gotta get going, man. I work till 10. Alright, Minty. Well, I'll miss you. Thanks for stopping by. Do I have you on Discord? I think I got you on Discord, right? You do? Well, thought so. Well, I'll message you on Discord if I find anything shiny. You know how it is. And you, message me later when you're off work and you're back to shiny hunting your Turtwigs. Let me know when you get your 7th shiny. Have a good day. Enjoy work. Don't let it be as bad to you as it was to me. Alright, see ya. Yeah, see ya. Oh, that was 2 female EVs in a row, everybody. We're up to 150 EVs now. Kakuna Rattata. It means no worries. I actually saw that. I saw a shirt when I was looking on Mercari at Pokemon games. There's this shirt that had a Kakuna, a Rattata holding a Kakuna like this to make fun of Lion King, and it said Kakuna Rattata, and it means no worries. You know, as in the joke off of the Akuna Matata from Lion King. Dude, another female Eevee. Oh. Pro XD Bomb. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by. You joined me in my quest for 2 different Pokemon. Bottom right, we are hunting Eevee, shiny for a shiny Dream Team quest in Fire Red. Should I hunt Chimchar first because Piplup shiny is boring? Absolutely, I agree 100% with that, Gek. And then top left, we are hunting for We're hunting for a shiny Scorbunny so we can start a Pokemon Sword playthrough. I'm glad you said it, because I didn't want to say it, because for some reason Piplup seems to be like the most liked starter from Gen 4 is what I feel like. Personally, I've always been Team Turtwig, but that Torterra 4x weakness to ice really hurts it. You're hunting shiny Articuno. What are you hunting it in? I play on an R4 card, so it takes a bit longer to reset. How does that work? I have no idea how that works. So is it like you don't actually have the game? The game's saved on an R4 card or something? Let's go Pikachu. Nice. Are you doing soft resets, or are you doing the super crazy wild encounters in the air? Soft resets. Nice, nice. Well, good luck. I mean, I don't want to take you up too much of your time to stop you from hunting, but I mean, if you want to chat, I'd love to know more about your shiny hunting. And have you been doing it a long time? Is Let's Go Pikachu Eevee your first one? Yeah? Welcome. Welcome! I gotta get to know you. I apologize. I got billions of questions to ask now. I can download every single game from my PC and play them on one cartridge. Dang, that's nice. Here's a question, and I don't want to be rude, but then does it count as a legit game if you download it? Like, could you then trade from that game to a different one? Or does it not exactly count like that, and you won't, and whatever shinies you get on there stay on there? Not to be rude or take anything. It does count like that, so you can trade? Nice, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Eevee. Level 25 too. That's kind of crazy. I honestly thought that it was going to be 100% the same. Excellent. Because, like, I don't want to be rude or make it feel like I'm detracting from what you're doing. It's just, for me, any Pokemon that I shiny hunt has to be in a game that I can transfer it up to home for. And so I was just asking in that kind of mindset, like, would you then be able to transfer it up to home? And I know not everybody wants to do it, you know? Like, most people like keeping the Pokemon in the games that they got it in. Are you Masuda hunting for Scorbunny? So the first 1,300 eggs were Shiny Charm, not Masuda method. But I hate egg hunting, and since 1,300 is basically odds with Shiny Charm, I said, screw it, let's Masuda hunt. So now I am Masuda method hunting. I've filled up 12 boxes. This is the end of box number 2 so far. So we've got 360 eggs to go through today. And I'm going to be pissed if I don't get a shiny Scorbunny today. I'm feeling good. I feel like my Eevee hunt's not going to be that long. I feel like this Scorbunny hunt's going to finish today. I just need it to be a good day. I thought the same, but it's completely the same as a real cartridge. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, heck yeah. What are some of your favorite Pokemon from Gen 4, by the way, Gak? Anything else that you plan to hunt in there? I need to hurry up. How much longer will you be streaming for? Honestly, it's gonna be a couple hours. I'm finishing all the eggs. So, my plan is one of two things. Either A, I finish all 12 boxes and then I hate my life and not get a shiny. Or I get the shiny, soft reset, and I start my sword playthrough with the shiny. So either way, it's going to be a couple hours, at least. I want a full shiny team. Heck yeah. Are you going to do Gibble? Chimchar definitely your favorite starter. Hey, Chimchar is cool. And I'll give him props because... No, he wasn't the first. But he definitely is a cool thing. I just feel like they're overusing the fire fighting combination, you know? What is that? 3 starters now that are fire and fighting? I'd love to see him switch it up and give the 3 starters the other type as well. So for example, maybe Gen 10, the starter, like the fire starter will be grass and fire. The fire starter will be grass and water. And then the water starter could be water and grass, you know? Other fire Pokemon just suck in the game. Grass and fire would be insane. Heck yeah. That or just no holds barred. Throw in dragon types on all 3 of them. Give them the dragon typing. How many shinies do I currently have? So my goal is I plan to do a living shiny national dex in Pokemon Home. So every shiny I get has the expectancy that I can transfer it up through the generations into Pokemon Home. So in Pokemon Home right now, I have about 150 shinies, roughly. Maybe it's a little bit closer to 140. So I'm about 14 to 15% done with my dex. But I think if you count in how many I have in the games themselves, I probably have like an extra 20. So that probably puts me at about 160, 170. And this is spread out throughout the generations, right? I got 3 in Gen 4. I've got... What are we at right now in Gen 3? This is probably... We're probably close to 15 in Gen 3 alone. I haven't played 5, 6, or 7 yet. Gen 8, Gen 8 and 9, all of them have been transferred into Pokemon Home currently. So yeah. We're at about 160 shinies. I have other favorite Pokemon, but I only the German names. Other fire Pokemon just suck in the game. Grass and fire would be insane. Oh yeah. For me, I just hate how little fire Pokemon there are, you know? I was talking to Pigeon, and he was talking about how, not counting legendaries or starter Pokemon, there's only like 20 fire type lines prior to Gen 8 or something like that. Something ridiculous, you know? Because Gen 1 introduces, what, 2? Ponyta and Arcanine. Is there anything else in Gen 1? And Magmar, sorry, they introduced 3 in Gen 1. And then you go to Gen 2. I mean, they add the pre-evo for Magmar. They add Slugma, so that's 1 more. And I think Slugma's the only thing from Gen 2. And then you go to Gen 3. Gen 3 gives us Torkoal and Numel. And then Gen 4, I don't think there's a fire type that's added into Gen 4 that's not... Like, you get Magmortar, which is just an Evo for Magmar. And then you get Heatran, which is a legendary, and you get Chimchar. That's why Gen 4 is one of my least favorite generations, is I feel the diversity is just the worst in that game than any other generation. Gen 2 is by far lowest for me. And I will say it every time, Gen 2 is just an expansion for Gen 1. And that's why it's the lowest for me. Like, it adds 100 Pokemon, which is one of the smallest Pokédex. One of the smallest dexes. And a good almost 20% of that dex is just either evolutions or pre-evos. Oh, thank you. From Gen 1. So, that makes the dex even smaller. What? Thank you. and then you get into Gen 4, and it feels like, oh my gosh, every route is just Pidgey and Starly, or not Pidgey, Bidoof and Starly. I never really traded. It's possible to trade Pokemon from DS games to Switch, or does it have to be in the same gen? Yeah, you can trade from them. So what you do is you transfer from Gen 4 to Black and White, and then from Black and White, I mean, you can transfer it into Gen 6 and 7 if you want to get ribbons from those ones, but you have to transfer into Pokemon Bank on your 3DS. So I guess you have to switch it from the DS Lite to the 3DS. But if you have a 3DS, you get the Pokemon Bank, and from Pokemon Bank you transfer it into Home, and then from Home you can transfer it into any Switch game that has that Pokemon. So the trick now is you have to make sure you have a 3DS that already has Pokemon Bank downloaded, or you have to have a friend that does so. I mean, if we ever meet up, I'm more than happy to help you with that, because I managed to maintain my 3DS that has Pokemon Bank on it still. But that's the tough part, is unfortunately they chose to discontinue the services for the 3DS. Honestly, the main reason why I haven't started my hunts in Gen 4 is because I'm lazy. Because my Gen 4, my very first hunt right off the bat is going to be for Manaphy. And so I need to make a layout where the target is in the center and it's going to be Manaphy. And then underneath it will be the potential phases, which will be all 3 starters. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx and Kricketot. I borrowed my 3DS to my grandpa. I don't want to take it from him. It isn't that important. Nice, that's nice of you. What's your grandpa playing on it? Is he playing Pokemans as well, or playing some Mario or some Zelda? By the way, Probomb, I apologize if I didn't say it before, but thank you so much for following me. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the vibes here. I'll be honest, I don't play music all the time, but I thought it'd be a great way to pass the time while we egg hunt. My 3DS broke? Dang, how did it break? Mostly Mario. Dude, Mario, I need to start playing. I got a couple of Mario games that I want to play. I got Mario Party, the newest one that I haven't opened yet. We got some Mario Kart. That's gonna be fun. Maybe one of these days, maybe this week or next week, we'll have some fun trying out Mario Kart Party and Mario Kart. I'm thinking most of my other games that I'm going to play will be next month, because we've got some really unfortunate hunts coming up in Gen 3. And they are going to be painful, let me tell you. The 2 most painful hunts right off the bat that we're going to be doing next month will be Wailord, which honestly is probably, and I don't want to say this, let me knock on wood now, but there's a high chance that Wailord is going to be the first shiny that takes me over a year to get. Haunter will also be one that I hunt, and unfortunately Haunter is in the same boat as Wailord. It's probably going to take a year to get. I lost it one day and found it like a year later, and the battery expanded and stopped working. Oh hey, just go on Amazon then. I mean, it probably just Yeah, if the battery expanded, you should just have to replace the battery, right? Did it cause any... I mean, I'm sure there's the potential warping damage from the battery expanding, but maybe it's not too bad, right? So I bought a Game Boy Advance that was just fine. Oh, you don't know where it is right now? Yeah. I bought a Game Boy Advance and the listing, oh man, I was about to be pissed. Because the listing showed that it was working, and then when I got it, it wasn't working. And it took me a while, but I guess from whatever extreme heat or whatever the shipping company put the Game Boy through, it made the battery expand. Oh no. Luckily I had a spare battery on a Game Boy on me. I swapped it out. It was working just fine. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now the fourth Game Boy I've got has a new problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, because I've never been one who's good at soldering. And I don't really want to like pester my friend constantly for it. I mean, I pay him for it, but basically the Game Boy won't charge. And I know everybody's like, oh, just, you know, charge the battery in a different Game Boy and then swap it over. Like, yeah, alright, you could do that, but that's a lot of work. I don't want to do that every single time. And Game Boy Advance batteries don't last that long. So I'll be doing that a lot, and I don't want to, so... Right now, that Game Boy's out of commission. I tried soldering my Pokemon Emerald's battery, and I completely burned the board. I did do some soldering for changing the batteries, and luckily I didn't burn the boards. Actually, one of them I thought I burned, because well, I guess I did technically burn it, because on the backside, where the little box is, was burned. But the game still works and saves perfectly, so it wasn't that bad. Never felt such a pain. Game's destroyed. Damn. Yeah. I'm sorry. Freaking... It hurts. How many shinies have you failed? I don't fail shinies. I've failed one shiny, ever. Is that accurate? Yeah, I think I've only ever failed one shiny. And that is a Glameow in Legends Arceus. It was when I was first starting out shiny hunting. And I saw the Glameow when I don't know if you've played Legends Arceus, but the map segment that's like a bay, you know, you come in and you go down the hill and then it's got like a bay. It's like the first water area you can encounter. As I was going down the hill, a Glameow and the sparkles shined, and I freaked out because that was just unexpected. And so I started chasing down the Glameow, and Glameow is a Pokemon that I guess runs away when it sees you. And in my excitement and my concern about it running, I just kept chasing it instead of, like an idiot, instead of stopping and letting it stop so that it stopped running away. And so it just poofed right in front of me. I don't think I've failed any other shinies yet. I actually am pretty good about paying attention and catching shinies. And I also generally prepare for all of my shiny hunts. I don't want to ever be that guy who comes unprepared to a shiny hunt, and especially an old gen, and then fail the hunt. Haven't soft reset over a shiny yet, knock on wood. We've had a couple of shiny scares when I was hunting for Dunsparce in Gen 9. But every time we look back at the VODs, it wasn't shiny, so to my knowledge, we have not failed any other shinies aside from Glameow. What about you, Bomb? How many shinies have you failed? I failed a few? Oh man. Where have you failed? What have you failed? Let's hear it. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? I'm eventually gonna fail some, especially when I go back to Safari Zone. I got really lucky that the only Safari Zone target that I've ever hunted for so far is Magikarp for the Gyarados that you're seeing on screen. Like here, I'll show it one more time right now. For my playthrough in Fire Red, this was a Gyarados I got in Ruby Sapphire Safari Zone. You'd love that little Safari ball right there. But that is the only Safari shiny that I found, and I thought I was gonna fail it because it kept breaking out of the Pokeball, and it was a Magikarp. That was level 5. I was about to be pissed if it ran away, but I caught it. So I know when I go back to Safari Zone, I'm gonna get some bad luck, and they're gonna run away from me, and I'm terrified of that. Honestly, I think we're probably going to end up making Safari Zone next year. It's probably going to be a month-long event for me. Because we're going to be doing a really crazy playthrough in Fire Red, where we pick Charmander as our starter, and we're going to shiny hunt for a Charmander. And then we're going to just do some of the most craziest hunts ever. We're going to hunt shiny Kangaskhan. We're going to hunt shiny Chansey, maybe a Tauros, you know, Blissey, huh? Azurill and Lokix. Okay, were all of these Gen 9? Where do you even... Is Gen 9 though? I don't even know where you'd find a shiny Blissey at. It's gotta be Gen 9, right? Blissey was 8. The other two are Gen 9. Nice. That's not too bad, right? Only 3? How many shinies do you have overall? Thought you hit me with the, oh, I got 370 or I got over 1,000 shinies or something. Don't you hit me with that, alright? Come in here and make me look like a scrub. I haven't counted. You gotta... If you had a guesstimate then, how many do you feel like you've got? Let me count. Oh, okay. Did I swap eggs? No, I didn't. Dude. Freaking running around with hatched Scorbunnies. Starting my first hunt now. Alright, Gak, let's get it. Let's see that shiny Chimchar. We're gonna channel some shiny luck. Around 154. Nice. How long you... So, do you only hunt in the newer gens? Or do you hunt some older gen as well? I'm talking like Game Boys as older gen. I know you said you're currently hunting Articuno in Let's Go, but you hunt anything else older? You just need to prepare real quick? Heck yeah. I only do Switch games? Nice. I got my hopes up at the last Twitch thing. couple months back thinking that they were going to release Gen 3 virtual console and Gen 1, 2, 3 on the Switch. It would have probably dropped the value of the Game Boy Advance versions, but I mean, heck, I would have loved to get them. So how do you feel about the Switch games? Which one do you... I mean, how do you feel about all of them overall? Because I know some people are like, they're alright. I personally absolutely love Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus. I feel like those are some really high quality Pokemon games. Sure, they can always be better, but I mean, those are really good. Granted, Gen 3 is they're all good except for BDSP. Yeah. I could go with that. I don't hate on Ilka for that though, cuz I do agree with the statement that that's most likely the best they could have done, because I'm going under the assumption that the reason why the game was shipped the way it was because of the Pokemon Company and the constraints they put on Ilka. I don't know enough about Ilka to assume or to know if they were the ones. Like, maybe there's always the chance that maybe, you know, they released a bad game because they're just in it for the money grab. But I think it's much more likely that Pokemon put them under very strict guidelines that said, hey, you have to do exactly like this, and all you do is port it, and you have this amount of time. I think that's a lot more likely. So I think it was more on Pokemon's fault than Ilka. But I might be wrong. Alright. That is what? 2 boxes done? Oh, 3 boxes done. And no shiny. Keep in mind, these are Masuda Method with the shiny charm. I think they're Masuda Method. Let me make sure these are Masuda Method. Maybe I felt bad going, maybe I felt like I was cheating and I went back to normal. I like to take my Pokemon back. Oh yeah, okay, they're not Masuda Method anymore. Oh, I'm an idiot. That means I'm not gonna get a shiny tonight. Damn it. I just screwed myself on that one. Do you know if I have to do anything special, like counting the seconds before encountering the soft reset? No. That was only for Pokemon Emeralds. And a dead battery on Gen 3. You should just be able to reset. Oh yeah, true, thank you. No problem. Girlfriend made a pot pie for me, and however she makes it. Oh, well, no, this isn't the pot pie. This is pasta. She makes some really good food. Alright. We're gonna do one more EV reset real fast. Do you have a GameCube setup or just an emulator? I have a capture card. Let me show you real fast. So, this Game Boy as a... I'm not going to move that one just in case I freeze it. But if you look at this one, I bought a fat DS that has somebody open it up and they put a capture card in here and they soldered it on. And this lovely wire here connects to my computer. And that is what's putting it on the screen right now. I have two fat boys, Game Boy, two fat DS's that have capture cards installed. They are expensive. They're like almost $300 a piece.
Okay, me.
What?
Right.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm talking. True, I forgot about that. Yeah. I do plan to get 3 GameCubes, which I will be throwing up there. So my plan is to have, what, 4, 8... I'm going to have a layout of 10 games eventually. 3 of them will be GameCubes. No, I'm not going to buy a new GameCube to replace that one. We're just going to replace parts until you fix it.
Well, I'm not the one that broke the motherboard. Game broke.
It's not the motherboard that's broken. If the motherboard was broken, the GameCube wouldn't turn on. It's most likely something happened to the little disc reader, so we just need to replace the disc reader, which is like $20.
Where is it? Have you got it?
No,
No.
I haven't bought
So
it
how
yet.
much?
Because I'm trying to save money.
Okay.
What do you do for a living? How do you afford it? I'm just really good at saving money. And I don't really talk about the place where I work at because I don't want any harassment coming there. But I do make pretty good money for it. For my job and my age. Could be better, but not too bad. I work in manufacturing. That's the only... That's the most information that I could share.
Don't let it. You work for a sewer.
There are people make a lot of money. That better not be.
Why would I give you fish? I know you hate fish. Also, why do you think we have fish?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you use my napkin?
Okay, go give me one.
No, it's yours now.
Alright then, that's what I thought.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
How good?
I like it.
Bye.
Thank you. I understand. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. But yeah, I work in manufacturing. And I just budget it out, you know, like I do have a roommate that helps me pay for rent and things, you know. So I use so having a roommate. Right now we're renting a house, and so having a roommate, which basically cuts all my expenses in half as far as bills. That's a big help right there. Saving money is an important skill. Oh yeah. So I have this bad habit where when I get on the site that I buy most of my Pokemon games from, which is Mercari, I see the games and like they're generally priced really well. Emeralds, XD, and Coliseum are generally the ones that are way overpriced. And the DS games, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Gen 5. Those ones are stupid expensive. But when you look at Ruby, Sapphire, and Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, those ones are reasonably priced at like $60. European game market is pretty garbage. Really? At least in my area. But I go through a couple of sites. So Mercari is the main one that I buy games from. The reason why I buy games from Mercari is I feel like the return policy is a lot more understanding. I used to use Let Go and Offer Up, but I got screwed one time on that. Quick story on how I got screwed so people don't think I'm an idiot. So I feel really stupid about this, but I was buying a what do you call it? One of the little drawers, a little mini desk to put right next to my bed. And so I found one on Offer Up for like $60. So I was pretty happy with that. So I decided, you know what, I'll pick it up. So I went to go to this person, lady, right? Pregnant lady. And she's like, hey, do you mind meeting me right outside my apartment? Because I'm pregnant, I don't want to carry it. It's a little bit of a weird thing that she said it like that. I mean, looking back now, it was all red flags. Me, I was just being nice, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So I met her. So when I met her, she was right outside the apartment, and she had the box upside down, and she was kind of leaning on it. I didn't think anything of it, you know? The box looked closed, and that was all there is to it. And I gave her the money, and I took the box, and I just left. And that was the first stupid thing on my part. I should have opened it up. I should have said, hey, let me look at it first. But she said it wasn't opened. I took her word for it. I took it back to my house. And I opened it when I got to the house. I flipped it over. I realized it was upside down. Flipped it over. Opened up the box. And lo and behold, the thing was put together and destroyed. The wood was splintered. It had the screws put in it. Freaking... oh, gosh, dude, I was so pissed that I got screwed over on that. I was so mad. And I made the mistake of messaging her. I was like, yeah, good job, you know, you good job on getting that. And she tried to play it off like she didn't break it. She's like, oh, well, you shouldn't have been driving crazy. You broke it, blah, blah, blah. And so I reported her. And she reported me, and I'm the one who got banned. So I was like, whatever. So I don't use Offer Up or Let Go anymore for that reason. Such a horrible experience. I had pictures of it and everything. So frustrating. So frustrating. So I use Mercari. I've had a couple of issues with games. And, you know, it's been a simple return. I haven't had any issues returning these games, so I like Mercari a lot for that reason. But the other... I'm about to start checking Craigslist, which is a little iffy, but I'm thinking maybe I can find some good deals on Craigslist. The important thing is you have to know how to spot if a game is real or fake. That is the important thing, because some people are out there trying to sell top dollar for fake games. So you have to understand what you're looking for. Bro, that's pretty bad. Dude, I was so pissed. Like, even thinking about it now, and this was 4 to 5 years ago, like, my insides start burning. I get so pissed about it. But I try not to think about it. I try and just forget it and move on. But, man... it's not even the fact that I lost $60, it's the principle of it, that somebody would do that, you know? But then, you know, maybe she was in a tough spot, she needed the money more than I did, whatever, you know? Damn it. Hate that. Whatever. Move on from it. So yeah, spot the games that are potentially fake, and just know what to buy there. You know, And I guess it's made me, you know, a lot more wary. You know, now I ask all the questions. I'll say, hey, this person doesn't have a picture of the back of the game. Can I see a picture of the back? You know, and then with Mercari, like, you know, I've gotten a couple Game Boys that don't charge, and they say, hey, the game works. My job's not to make it work. If I get the game and it's not working, I'm returning it. Sorry, I've returned one Game Boy Advance because it wasn't charging like they said it was. No issues. It was approved. I sent it back, got my money back. Easy. I went to a flea market last night and they all sell fake games. I have never been to a flea market. They're called repros in German. Yeah, for short for reproductions. Yeah. The other site that I've been taking a look at a little bit more is Facebook Marketplace. I know that they do some like warehouse sales down in a big city near where I live. Well, I live in Texas, you know, I'll let y'all know that. I live in Texas, so I hear that they got some good game sales in San Antonio, which I'm interested in checking out, but I mean, San Antonio is kind of a long drive for me, so I don't drive up there that often. Come on, Scorbunny, please give me one shiny egg. If we go through all 12 of these boxes and still no shiny again, I'm gonna be pissed. Now, I won't be as pissed if we get the shiny Eevee today, but I'll still be upsetty spaghetti. Man, I love looking at that shiny Gyarados. One of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been a tough week, and sometimes when I'm sad, I just look at that shiny Ralts and it makes me happy. It's kind of silly, you know. I know people are like, dude, it's just a game, but I don't know. That's crazy. I can't believe I got it so fast. What was your fastest shiny hunt? My fastest hunt currently is a Spinda in Generation 3 that I got while I was sitting in the cafeteria for work. I actually recorded did a little TikTok on it. But I was sitting in the cafeteria right outside my job, the spot in the factory that I work. And I was just doing a couple encounters. Well, I wasn't even really doing encounters. What I was doing was collecting volcanic ash so I could make a bunch of white flutes for all my Gen 3 games. And I was like, you know what? Let me start a counter for Spindas, just in case, you know? So I started the counter, and in 10 minutes I had a shiny Spinda. What's your TikTok? Oh, ew. No, I don't want that. It says at Piplup Shining. Hello, how are you doing today? Guru underscore Tagamapuda. There you go. That is my TikTok. I believe if you click... So if you go up just a couple of messages, you'll see the Nightbot message, which has a link. It says www.tiktok.com/guru underscore Tagamapuda. That is my TikTok. So you can check that out. I'm good, HBU. I am pretty good right now. We are hunting for an Eevee for a Fire Red playthrough. Shiny Dream Team quest. And at the same time, we're hunting for a Scorbunny to start a Pokemon Sword playthrough. And unfortunately, we're having horrible luck for this. Did I hatch all the eggs? Let me guess. Is Piplup one of your favorite Pokemon? Piplup Shining? Boo doo doo doo. It's my fave. Nice. Have you hunted it shiny yet? Alright, here we go. This batch is gonna have the shiny Scorbunny. You know, I know if I had done this Masuda method, I would have already had at least one shiny Scorbunny. But at the same time, man, I can't believe I did that. Took off the Masuda method. What was I thinking? I guess I can respect it, because I was thinking, like, you know, I started this hunt without Masuda method, I might as well finish it. I got shiny Piplup on PLA accidentally. Nice! I really want to go back and hunt in PLA. I promised my friend that we were gonna do a shiny playthrough of PLA soon. Boo doo 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 doo. But I've been putting it off because I've got so many playthroughs I'm working on right now. So many things. What was your longest shiny hunt that you finished? Encounter-wise... Actually, you know, encounter-wise, it's pretty close. But the longest hunt that I have ever done to date is my first Gen 3 hunt, which was soft resetting for Torchic and Ruby Sapphire. It took 107 hours, I believe. And it was a total of 27,000 encounters. I want to try shiny only playthrough on PLA. Heck yeah, that's fun. I had started one, but my save data accidentally got deleted, I guess. I don't have it anymore, so I'm gonna start a new one. Yeah, Torchic is currently my longest ever hunt. What is my second longest? I don't know what my second longest hunt is. But I'm doing Sword Nuzlocke, so when Nuzlocke's done, then it's shiny only on PLA. Heck yeah. I'll be honest, I've been trying to do a Nuzlocke on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I've been getting clapped, bro. It's so hard to hold my DS. I just had a crazy arm workout 3 hours ago. I didn't care where to put it. You getting the pump? You gonna look like... What are you trying to look like? You trying to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? John Cena? BRB, alright. I'll see you when you get back. Thank you for stopping by. What about you, Bomb? What was your longest and fastest hunt? I think once we finish this box, we're gonna take a little bit of a break because I need a little motivation. So we gotta show off the Spinda, we gotta show off the Ralts again. So I think we'll do that real fast. If people want to see, if people don't want to see the shinies, then we can keep going. I just work out to not get fat from sitting around and eating. Dude, I respect it. I'm pretty bad about it, to be honest. I don't work out as much as I want to. I need to get into it. I keep just being lazy. But I do, luckily, so I don't get fat, is I do walk a lot at my job. I do a lot of walking. So, and not only do I do a lot of walking at my job, unfortunately where I park at, to walk from the parking lot to my job is a good 30-minute walk. So I walk about an hour every day to and from work, and then while I'm at work I walk for about 12 hours almost constantly, and then I do that 3 to 4 days a week. You look pretty fit from your face. Thank you. I mean, I'm kinda shredded, but I am also I'm overly skinny. Like, it is embarrassing. That's one thing. So I'm trying to eat a lot more than I used to eat, but I've weighed the same amount as when I was in high school, which is horrible. I'm up to 118 right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's about 3 pounds up from a couple weeks ago, so I am putting on a little bit of weight. But yeah, I'm definitely super skinny, and so I'm working on that. Like I said, trying to eat more. Marnie killed half your team? What were you using? How did she kill you? What did she kill you with, bro? You don't have a Machamp? Or a Hatterene? I do have Bubbo, the Dewpider, and Coconut the Dwebble on box, so I probably should add them to party. Heck yeah, there you go. Get a little coconut crustal action. Dewpider evolves into... Is it just straight into a Araquanid, or is there a middle evolution? I'm not fat, not shredded, just in the middle. I weigh 147 pounds. Honestly, look, I want to gain... I want to hit about 150, but I really want my arm size to about double. I want to be about right there. I feel like that's a